Welcome back to the Swapcast.
Episode 48.
Yay! Welcome back, everybody! Episode 48. Whoa. We're getting close to 1 year. Whoa.
Joey Lawrence.
Joey from Full House. Good impression.
Blossom.
From Blossom. Just kidding. Good times.
Yeah.
Who are we?
The Noel Paul Thompson in the Haunted Hall.
The Noel Paul Thompson in the who?
The Haunted Hall.
What's that? Okay. Who are you?
I don't know.
Well, what day is it today?
Oh, it's my birthday.
It's Jeff's birthday!
It's my birthday, yes.
Happy birthday, Jeff. How old are you today?
37.
37 years young. Happy
Up
birthday.
there, huh?
Wow, dude.
How does it feel?
Believe
Oh.
it.
How does it feel to be 37?
It feels great.
It feels great.
Yeah, and I have the best coworkers ever.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say. He's looking at you like, right? You heard that?
too.
Do I get points? Who are you? Filling in for Pete. Pete's on
Whitney's
assignment.
back
Whitney's back in the house.
chair.
Welcome back, Whit. Jeff is
Oh.
really reaching right around to her
Hello.
shoulder, giving her a little
Hello,
hug.
hello.
A little nuzzle in the shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
Okay, that's enough.
All right. Okay.
He wiped his nose on.
He did kind of wipe his nose on her.
Ew, do I have boogers on me now?
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
And I'm Olivia, so welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in on Jeff's birthday episode. Whoop, whoop. Who are we interviewing today?
We're interviewing Bill Shane.
Who's Bill Shane?
I don't know.
Okay, we are interviewing today Eben Sipitkowski, who is the director of Baxter State Park in the state of Maine.
Cool.
Home of Mount Katahdin, the end or the beginning, depending on which way you go, of the Appalachian Trail, which is pretty awesome. So we're really excited to talk with him.
Does
I
he
really
ev-
hope I said his last name right. We'll
Does
find
he
out.
ever hike at Arcadia Natural Park?
We're going to ask him that. I'm excited. We're going to ask him what his favorite national park is, which is pretty exciting. Anywho, what do we want to talk about in the intro? Jeff just got back from what? Long awaited.
I just got back from seeing the Backstreet Boys
The Backstreet Boys!
in Boston.
In Boston, and who
Our
else was
producer
there?
Susie did it
also
too.
attended.
Yes, I did.
Did you guys see each other there?
No.
No, you didn't see each other?
The big
I did.
crowded space.
Big open space, yeah, for sure. How was the concert? Tell us about it.
The best.
It was awesome.
What was your favorite song they performed?
I think it was about their old stuff.
Yep.
But I do love the most is their new stuff.
Their new stuff. What was your favorite new song that they played?
I think they played their first song.
Which
Yeah.
was?
What's the
It's
first?
like
How does it go? Sing it.
breaking my heart song.
Baby, don't
Baby,
go
don't
breaking
go.
my heart, breaking my heart.
Baby, don't go.
Susie, do you like their old stuff or their new stuff better?
What about
Both.
I Need You Tonight?
That's a great song too. Did they sing
Oh.
that song?
That's a Nick Carter song.
Oh, did he sing
It's the
that?
Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
And
No, sounds like a no.
a great thing is I took the Downey train.
Ooh, how was that?
And that was actually awesome.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in first class.
I was gonna ask, were you in first class or coach? Very nice.
I
Did you
think
get
that's like the number one thing that he tells people when he talks about the concert.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
first class on the Downeaster.
Yes, and it was awesome. And we got a hotel
Ooh.
only for one night.
Yeah.
And what was connected to our hotel was a restaurant. Was connected to our hotel.
Nice.
And I did have some breakfast.
What'd you have for breakfast?
I think it was like 2 sausages and brisket.
Yeah.
Sausages and brisket.
Sounds like dinner.
What did you have for a special drink while you were there?
Ooh.
When I went as a supper, I had an all power.
Breaking
Palmer.
news! Breaking news!
Breaking.
Jeff's new drink is the
Arnold Palmer. Have we moved on from the Shirley Temple?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So at the Christmas party this year, are you gonna make Arnold Palmers instead of
Yeah.
Shirley Temples?
Yeah, usually at our office Christmas party every year, Jeff makes his famous Shirley Temples with, one year he brought whiskey cherries.
Oh,
Probably not appropriate for the office, but
it was awesome. I want people to get drunk over there.
In the office.
Including this one over here.
Oh,
I have a lot of pictures.
you have a lot of pictures from the show. What was your favorite song that they sang?
My favorite song
I know.
is As Long As
You
You
love
Love
me,
Me.
who you are, where you're from, don't care what you did, as long as you love me.
From the Susie scene when I was depressed when she was singing to me.
This picture on my phone shows me on the train. I think actually going to the.
should we do show and tell?
Show
on
and
the
tell,
table?
let me see.
Yes.
Oh, there's Jeff on the train, right by the window seat.
Did they do any videos in the beginning of the?
Yes, it did.
What videos?
The one with all family
Uh-huh.
went on the big 2 screens,
Mm-hmm.
and they did an awesome job with the music, the bands,
Yeah.
lots of people.
This episode of the podcast
Brought to you
brought
by the Backstreet
BSB.
Boys. Awesome. Well, we will chat more about that in a little bit. But when we come back, Noel will give the bio of our guest, Eben Sipitkowski, so Director of Baxter State Park. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and here's Noel with the bio for Eben Sipitkowski.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sipitkowski.
Yep.
Eben Sipitkowski
Boom. Is that.
is the director of Baxter State Park. Eben graduated from Bates College in 2005 and was a forester in the park for 5 years ago.
For 5 years.
5 years before becoming the park director. Welcome, Evan Spick.
So close. Eben Sipitkowski. Welcome, Evan. Thank you for coming on the show. We were close.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So Noel's got your first question. So here you go, Noel.
Yep. Tell us about Baxter State Park. We know Mount Katahdin is there, but what else does that park have that makes it so
Unique.
unique?
Great question. Thanks for that question. First of all, it's we're talking about the possibility of removing the mount from Mount Katahdin, because Katahdin actually means greatest mountain.
Oh.
So saying Mount Katahdin is a little bit redundant,
Pretty redundant.
and we're sort of on a minor campaign to switch that around so that it just becomes Katahdin. But it's unique for a number of reasons. It's not actually part of the state park system, so we don't take any tax revenue. We have our own funding, which was also donated by Governor Baxter along with the land over the course of 30 years. And so those are two legs of what we think of as a three-legged stool that hold up the park. The money that he donated, the land that he donated, and the governance structure that he left us. So we aren't part of sort of regular legislative structures. We have our own governance board, which is comprised of what Governor Baxter wanted was the best forester in the state, the best wildlife biologist, and he figured he better have the best lawyer to keep them in check.
Absolutely.
So we've got the director of the Maine Forest Service, the Commissioner of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife, and the Attorney General of the state of Maine.
Wow.
That's our what we call the authority.
Wow. That's amazing. That's so cool. Jeff, you have got the next question.
Tell us about your career. What made you want to become the director of park?
Great question. I came through a pretty circuitous route. I studied bloodworm digging for a number of years on the coast of Maine. Spent a lot of time on mud flats.
Whoa.
And then sort of didn't love the academic route, so I went and pounded nails and raised animals for a little while. And somebody had this idea about forestry school, where I heard you could learn more about the woods. And I really liked that idea, so I went to forestry school. And I learned more about the woods, and I became a forester, and I got a job at Baxter State Park as a forester. The northwest corner of the park is what we call the Scientific Forest Management Area. And so when I first came on board with the park 5 years ago, that's what I managed. In terms of the director job, the opportunity came up to sort of manage this entire 210,000 acre forest, even though much of it is managed as a wilderness. So we try to have a hands-off approach to the vast majority of this. And yeah, I couldn't turn down the opportunity of managing the crown jewel of Maine.
That sounds like a pretty sweet gig. All right, my friend, you've got the next one.
Yeah. Anything new and exciting about the park this year?
Great question. There are so many dynamic ecosystems within the park that a lot is new every year.
Yeah.
And the way the weather and rain and animals and plants interact is changing all the time. So depending on your perspective, a lot of it could be new.
Right.
And that's really what I like to focus on there, is the sort of dynamic ecosystems that are there and provide for new experiences and new things to learn all the time.
Yeah, that's so great.
Jeff?
What is the most rewarding part of your job?
I think the answer to this one is actually the same as the answer to the next one, which is what is the most challenging part of your job. But I think being part of a community of people that love this place is, in what it's all about, is really quite rewarding. People come here to have a certain sort of experience connecting with the natural world, and that's something I can really relate to, and I can really get behind supporting. So that's a really hearing people's really positive experiences about how they've had unique and special experiences in the natural world in the park is really rewarding, and being a part of the community of people that care about that is really great.
Yeah, that must be incredible. So let's hear the next part.
Yep.
Mel's got the next one. Follow up.
What is the most challenging part of your job?
Same as the last answer. People.
Yeah.
Communication, clear communication, getting people on the same page, trying to bring people back to a sort of common vision of what's important, and making sure that we don't get sucked into the weeds and end up arguing with each other over minor parts of this, but try to bring people back to the big picture as often as possible. It's not easy to do. It's really easy to get sucked into the weeds, but it's really important to do.
Yeah, definitely. Back to you, Jeff.
Yeah. Have Appalachian trails, hiking in made traffic possible
Problems.
problems for the park all.
So have trail hikers posed any problems to the park?
Sure. Yeah, the Appalachian Trail has been a strange sort of contemporary to the park since Governor Baxter started donating parcels in the 20s and 30s of last century. The culture of the trail has conflicted with what the park is about in the last few years, and since that really blew up into a large conflict, we've been better about talking with the people that are managing the trail about some of the issues that we see and they see, and so those problems have gotten smaller. I think a lot because we're talking about things and we all want to manage this so that everyone's experience, whether they're coming in on the Appalachian Trail or to some other parts from some other places, are positive. And so, yes, there have been problems in the past, and there still are, because there's about 2,100 miles of a certain culture that all of a sudden comes to our doorstep, and we have a different culture. But I think those are getting closer to having similar objectives.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they collide sooner rather than later. So back to us, yeah.
We
Read
the
that Percival
Percival Baxter didn't want the park to be advertised. How do you balance that wish with today's world of social media?
That's right. And it's a great question. We really have to be careful because we are a public trust, because we are charged with stewarding the donation that Governor Baxter left us, and that is our sole responsibility. So his word is sort of like our Bible, and so he said that he wanted the park to be advertised only through word of mouth. So that's the sort of line we have to make sure that we don't cross. Social media provides a lot of opportunity to spread information and to advertise, and we have to be really careful that what we're doing is providing information to visitors, not advertising with the intent to bring people here.
Gotcha. Yeah. Must be a tricky line to cross and try to balance all the time.
It is that. Yeah.
Jeff, back to you.
What are your goals for the future of the park?
Great question. There are many of our goals are to make sure that the visitor experience doesn't change, that people have a pretty similar experience that they did 20 and 30 years ago here. That said, I'm very interested in breaking down barriers for people in Maine who have, for whatever reason, not had access to the park and the healing power that can come from getting deep in the wilderness and disconnected from the digital world and reconnected with the natural world. That's one major goal I have for the park, is to sort of welcome those folks and understand what barriers those are and try to bring them down. This is already the greatest wilderness east of the Mississippi in which to play, and I'd also like it to make it the best place to work as well. So we're working on improving our work culture here and making this a really wonderful place to work as well as play.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like a great place to work. Back to us.
Yeah. What is your favorite trail of Mount Katahdin
or mountain
to hike in the park?
Great. I'm partial to the Owl, which is sort of on the western part of the mountain.
Yeah.
It's not really part of the mountain, which means that if you hike the owl, you'll often not have any company. But you can look, when you get to the top, you can look deeply into some of the ravines on the west side and appreciate the magnitude and the sort of just enormity of the landscape up there.
Yeah.
And you rarely see other people.
Yeah, that helps too.
Jeff's question. What?
What is the one thing you wish people
New.
knew about Baxter State Park or Mountain?
Mount Katahdin.
Mount Katahdin, the most people who do not know.
I had trouble with this one. I think maybe I'll go back to a few things I've said already. I think the fact that Baxter State Park is not part of the state park system, and in fact it's a large public trust with its own independent governance and financial structures. And then the other one is again, Katahdin already means greatest mountain,
Yeah.
so we don't need the mount in front of it.
Yeah, we're cutting it out. Pass me a pen. We're going to cut it out of our next one. Awesome. Well, that's great. It's
Not
very
a
informative.
criticism,
though.
just reiteration.
Yeah, love it.
Oh, lightning.
Okay, so now it's time. We finished our interview questions, guys, and now it is time for what?
The lightning
The lightning round.
Lightning round.
So I think Jeff is starting off our lightning round. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hiking or
Kayaking.
kayaking?
Hiking.
Yeah, good answer. Next one.
Spotting a moose or bird watching.
I think bird watching.
Yeah.
There's only one species of moose.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different species of birds.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Jeff?
Do you ever vacation in your home park?
As often as possible,
Yeah.
but that's not terribly often now. I have a 2-year-old at home, so
Oh.
it's difficult for us to get motivated to get out on the weekends. But
That.
yes, we do.
Nice.
What's your favorite hiking snack?
Lucy is my wife, and she makes fantastic cookies.
That's a great snack for the trail. Jeff?
What's your glory?
Guilty
Oh, sorry. Guilty
pleasure.
snack.
Guilty pleasure snack.
I love this one. Fritos, I think, come to
Nice.
mind immediately.
Yeah, these guys are big fans also.
Where is the most beautiful place you've ever been?
Man, that shifts all the time.
Yeah.
The thing that came first to mind, though, is the Southahunk Stream, where it comes into the west branch of the Penobscot on the south end of the park.
All right, we're going straight there. When we head up there.
What's your favorite state park in other state?
Oh, tough one. Really tough one. I'm partial to the mountains in the western part of Massachusetts. I don't remember the names of the state parks out there,
Yeah.
but I know there are a number.
Like out in the Berkshires.
I really
that
like that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Berkshires. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
Noel.
Yeah. Favorite natural park?
National Park.
Oh man, difficult one too. I do love Acadia, just not right now.
Yeah.
In the off season, it's wonderful.
I bet, definitely. A little busy right now. And Jeff, you got the
Jeff's
last
favorite
word.
question.
Tell us about your best joke.
Tell us your best joke if you have one. If you don't, these guys can supply you with one. They've got plenty.
Oh wow! Can we do both?
Yeah.
Great. I don't have many, so it's, apologies.
That's
The
okay.
best I can do, but why does why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors?
Why?
Because if it had 4, it'd be a chicken sedan.
Ah! That's a really good one. That's one of the best ones we've had, honestly. That's a great joke. Do you guys want to tell some
you want to
jokes?
share, Jeff?
Let's hear it.
Okay. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
Why?
To get to the other chicken.
That's not exactly how
Changed
it
it up at
yeah,
the last
switched
minute
it up.
there.
A little audible at the end there. Do you have a joke you want to tell, Noel?
Not really.
No, we all set? Well, do you guys have any other questions for Evan before we let him go?
Not really.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Evan, for coming on our show. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks for your interest in the park, and I hope you can all make it up.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, and thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
It
have a
was
great
pleasure.
day.
You too.
Bye.
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 Strivecast is brought to you by.
Listeners like me.
Listeners like Jeff! Happy birthday, Jeff! Shout out to you. You're the special shout out this week. Listeners like you, Jeff.
Aw.
So happy birthday to Jeff. Happy birthday to all our fellow August birthdays. We have Ryan's coming up in a couple weeks. We'll do a special shout out for him. And all our other friends.
Lots
who
of
were born
Leos on the
so-
podcast.
And Whitney, had her birthday a few weeks ago. Lots of Leos here in this room. So very exciting.
I'm the first Leo.
You're the first Leo ever?
Yeah.
They named it
I
after
know
you.
who we can interview.
Who can we interview? Anyway, wait, let's wrap this one up. Thanks to all the listeners like you, all our Leo listeners, and special shout out
This
to
month,
Jeff.
Leo listeners.
Lou.
And all the star signs
What
out
was
there.
it?
Okay, we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and it's time for the
Question of the week. The week. The week. The wiki. The cake. The cake. The wiki.
geek. I like
The
that.
leak and the
The
geek
leak of the
was in
geek.
there.
Question of the geek. All right, question of the leak geek week is,
Oh, the peak.
or the peak, is how can we be safe when we are doing outdoor activities like hiking, swimming, kayaking, biking, etc.? What are some outdoor wilderness tips? Gentlemen, who wants to go first?
Always bring tick spray.
Always bring tick spray. Good answer. Jeff, what do you got?
What was the question?
How can we
Also,
be
you don't need to raise your hand because
It's just
only
us.
us here.
how can we be safe when we're outside?
How to be safe?
Yep.
When you're like camping
Or hiking.
When you're in the woods.
Always keep your pants up.
Always keep your pants up. What happens if you keep your pants down?
If you keep your pants down, just go leak on a tree.
Oh, what?
I don't know if that's a
yeah. Well, so
safety
what?
tip.
Just go to the bathroom in your
That
pants?
might just be a real
Oh,
life tip.
what if there was something like a slithering snake?
Ooh, what do you do if there's a slithering
And you
snake?
have your pants down.
Alright, let's think about pants up activities. Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah.
If it stays up your loonies,
What do you do if a snake gets up your pantaloonies? What do you do?
Oh.
I'll be freaked out.
Yeah, I'd be freaked out too. Okay, other than, how about when you have your pants up and you're camping or hiking, what are some good tips? What about when you're hiking, like on a trail?
Don't fall and tie your shoe.
Tie your shoes so you don't
Double
fall?
knot.
Double knot. Good,
About
good
to
advice.
follow the trail, not go off the trail.
Yeah, follow the trail markers, right?
Yeah.
So you know where you're going. What if you see a bear?
I mean,
Hug it.
don't rustle a bear.
Don't wrestle a
wrestle
bear
it.
is good advice.
Don't wrestle a bear like
Especially if you
like
can't sit.
like
Right.
this one.
What
The
about
Bigfoot.
You think Whitney wrestled a bear?
What about it was a fake
won.
bear and someone was in
I won.
the costume?
What if? What if?
I will hug the bear and do the fun, the hippity doody.
I think we should stop this before we get really off.
Yeah. This has
Oh,
been a great question of the week. Thank you.
Thank you.
When I do it, he's like, "Don't touch my
Can't
face."
you feel my eyebrow? I really
know,
like
you have
it.
Because
one
you
eyebrow
have
hair
one
that
long
sticks out.
eyebrow that always sticks up.
Drives me crazy. And then I try to fix it, and you say, "Don't touch my face." But she did it, and you
I
said,
just
"Oh,
push it
thank you."
down.
Oh, thank you. I kind of like it when she does it. Yeah,
Okay,
but-
let's do one more hiking, camping technique
Okay.
or tip.
I got one.
Go ahead. With pants up.
Yep. Or, if you have hiking shoes on, keep on using your feet and walk straight.
Instead of walking on your hands.
No, I mean,
Great
not
tip.
on your hands, but what I mean, not dragging your feet, but
Oh.
walk.
Pick your feet up when you
using
walk.
straight
So you don't
posture
Yeah, lift your
on
feet
your
up.
feet.
Yeah, hike, hop, hop, hop.
Jeff
Right?
raised his hand. I think he had one last one.
Jeff, go on.
Actually, it's a good question about snakes.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay,
Very excited.
do not get, don't, if it's a rattlesnake, you stay the heck away from it.
Stay the heck away from it.
Yeah, I mean, if it rattles, it might attack, but
So just don't go.
That's
nuts.
it.
I mean,
It came back up. Nice.
Is that
Good
it about
advice on the
snake?
rattlesnake.
You done?
Yeah, awesome. Glad it just shut
Just
off there.
kind of ended.
What about if you put a snake to sleep with a harmonica?
All right, you know what? This has been a great question of the week. We will be right back.
it's Dragon! It's brought to you by...
Listeners like you?
Nope, you're
out of here.
ad here. So we are back to having open advertising slots here on the Strivecast, and this could be your business advertising right here with us. So you heard how great our Black Brothers advertisements came out. Thanks so much to them for sponsoring 5 episodes of the show. The next 5 could be yours, or 10 or 20, or however many you'd like. So give us a call or send us an
Even do
email.
a half an episode.
You could do half an episode. The other half could be
We're
brought to
very
you by Jeff.
flexible at the Strive.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. So give us a call or send us an email at strivecast@pslstrive.org so we can work with you about how to advertise your business on our show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. All right, we're back, and it's time for Jeff's segment.
Yakking with you.
Yakking with you. We're doing freeform yakking with you today. So, Jeff, hit
Yes.
it. Go ahead. Yakking with you. What are we yakking about today?
We're actually yakking that how are those Red Sox?
How are those Red Sox doing? You tell me.
Oh, we're doing very well. We had a day off on Monday, or yes, and we actually played Philadelphia actually tonight
I
as
thought the
well.
Red Sox weren't doing good.
I know, me too. He just hit her in here. I don't think they're having their best season. But yeah, so they played Philadelphia.
Yes,
And then what?
at the team that we're playing against, we're playing against Philadelphia
Yeah.
for 2 games.
Yeah? How did they do?
We haven't played.
Oh, you haven't played yet. I see. Cool. That's exciting.
Yeah, we haven't not played yet, but it's gonna be awesome. And I think they're on a hot streak, and they're doing very well.
Cool. When was the last time you went to Fenway?
I don't know. I don't want to let time with the Fenway.
Was it a long time ago when you went with Strive U?
What did you bring
No.
your brother back?
What did you
as
bring
a
your brother
souvenir?
back from Fenway? This is one of our favorite stories about Jeff. He went to Fenway, they spent the day at the stadium, and then they took the bus back from Boston, and Jeff brought his brother back a souvenir in his pocket. What was it?
I remember a
A
cheeseburger.
cheeseburger that he kept in his pocket all day long just to give to his brother at the end of the day.
Did your
Nothing
brother
like
eat
a
the
hot
cheeseburger?
pocket cheeseburger.
Did he eat it?
No, I believe it was thrown away before it got to Tess'
Oh,
brother.
we didn't get it to the brother.
No.
No.
It was the intent.
It was gross.
Yeah, it was really gross. It's gonna been in your pocket all
Did
day.
your pants smell like cheeseburgers?
You had some ground beef in your pocket. Oh God! I didn't even mean it.
Why are you petting me?
You're soft. You're so
All right,
soft.
all right, back on track.
Did you hear?
Yes,
You're
you're
so
so
soft.
soft. What else are we yakking about today?
I think
We're
Whitney
yakking about
goes to
um,
the bathroom.
Let's yak about your birthday. Tell us about your birthday plans.
I think my birthday plans are
What'd you do over the weekend?
over the Sunday night. They celebrated my birthday, and it was awesome. We had pizzas and French fries.
Nice. With who?
I'd rather not say.
Okay. When was that? Was that Saturday, Sunday?
It was Sunday.
Cool. That sounds awesome. Anything else you want to yak about in yakking with you?
And we also had a Dairy Queen cake.
What cake?
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, we had a Dairy Queen cake.
Nice.
Oh,
Is it
God.
ice cream cake? You love ice cream cake. Yeah.
Uh,
Awesome. He's nodding fervently.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Well, this has been a great yakking with you.
Yes, this is yakking with yous.
Yakking with yous. All right. We'll be.
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back and it's time to wrap.
Wrap it up. It's in Boston.
Wrap it up. It's in Boston.
My 50 cents.
Like last week it was in upstate New York.
Noel is talking about his wallet and money that he is unable to put in the swear jar at any given time for his violating offenses. All right, well, thank you so much to Eben Sipitkowski for coming on the Strivecast and teaching us all about Baxter State Park. I thought that was really cool. We are no longer saying Mount Katahdin, that is out. We are saying Katahdin because we are going to be in the know.
I
Got
learned
it?
a lot.
In the
I learned
know.
so much.
Did you?
That was awesome. He was so
An
nice.
interview?
No,
That was great. All right, so Noel, do you want to do your favorite part? Updating events.
Yeah, the 5K thing.
The 5K is coming up on Saturday.
Do you remember the date?
September.
17th.
17.
Nope, you had it. September 14th. Saturday, September 14th,
And
8
I
a.m.
My dad didn't sign us up yet.
That's right.
You got
will.
plenty of
You
time.
got
You can sign up right until 8 o'clock
Oh,
that
on
morning.
the
I
14th.
also remember last year they didn't have the flu shots yet.
We're having
We're
them
having
back
them
this
back
year.
this year. So we are having our Strive for 5 Food and Road 5K and Block Party Saturday, September 14th here at Strive. You can run it, you can walk it. The kids' fun run is free, starts at 8 a.m. and the 5K run walk starts at 8:30. Block Party immediately following with tons of booths, games, prizes, music, and more. You don't want to miss it.
Back
Fun.
massaging, chicken.
I don't know if there's a back massaging chicken.
And the block
but-
party's all to kick off.
Kevin on the Roof also starts Saturday, September 14th in the evening, 5 o'clock p.m. at Patriot Subaru in Saco,
We have a
Maine.
kickoff party with Otto's Pizza.
Otto's Pizza, you can't beat that. 5 o'clock at Patriot Subaru. Let's get Kevin off to his best year yet. And his goal this year is, Whitney? $45,000. Kevin is hoping to
How long do
raise.
you think he'll be on the roof for?
400 days.
400 days. And you? What do you think?
8,700.
8,700 hours.
Hours or days? Or years?
I also
months.
remember the Stripe thing. How did Ryan get his car?
Yeah, Ryan got a new car.
The commercial that he had with my youngest friends.
Yep. So, Kevin on the Roof is coming up Saturday, September 14th as well.
We've got a busy month.
We've got
of
a really
events.
busy month coming up, you guys.
And
And
the
then,
auction.
that's right, in October we have Strive's annual auction, which is Wednesday, October 23rd at the Italian
And
Heritage
we
Center.
don't know who's the band yet. I
That's-
hope it's my chain.
So we're also having a 20th anniversary celebration.
You
where there will
always
be
talk
events.
about the next event when
Well,
we're
we're still
talking
on
about
the
a
present
different
one.
one.
So our auction, Jeff, what are you doing? Pay up. Our auction is Wednesday, October 23rd from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Italian Heritage Center in Portland. More information about all these events is on our website at pslstrive.org. Can't wait to see you there. Jeff does our wine wall at the auction. You want to talk about the wine wall, Jeff? You and Caroline? What do you and Caroline do?
I kind of stopped for a while.
He basically yells people down.
Yeah, he says, "Hey, wine for sale," and then people buy it. It's a great little prize we have at the, not a prize, but an activity we have at the auction.
many other exciting things.
Yeah, the auction is a phenomenal event and you don't want to miss it. But same with the 5K, Cabin on the Roof, and our upcoming 20th anniversary gala. So those are all our updating events.
Yeah.
What else do we want to chat about before we wrap it up?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's it. Jeff just passed Whitney his wallet, so now she's keeping it forever. Happy birthday, Jeff. Happy
All
birthday.
right, happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you.
Shout out to our producer, Susie, for holding down the fort. Shout out to Whitney for sliding into the host chair. You did great. We miss you, Pete. Pete's on assignment. Very busy.
PTO,
Yeah, did
paid
awesome.
time off, really on vacation. In the
Pete, you heard that? He wants to know if you're on your PTO again. Gotta quit using that. And shout out to our engineer, Ryan, who puts the show together. We are quite literally falling off the rails. That was disgusting. Shout out to Ryan for always making us sound good and putting the show together. We really appreciate it. We're going to wish him a happy birthday next week. All right. That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Goodbye.